Welcome back to Locomotive. I've made my customary cup of tea between double episode recordings, and we're ready to crack Herman Merman's board meeting conundrum, in which we need to destroy this machine in order to get our manuscript in front of human eyes. Now, let us simplify our situation. It's probably quite clear we need to shove something in this hole that's going to break the machine. We have put in popcorn and water separately, and that didn't work because it sort of self-cleaned. I thought about combining water and popcorn, but Herman didn't allow us to do that. However, previously when we've tried to combine things, we needed something to put them in, right? When we needed to make a cocktail, we had to put it inside an ear trumpet. So there may be that. We can't take the bin. So what else do we know? We know we've got some popcorn. We can take it there and we can put it on the windowsill. And when we do that, he stands up and he goes and shouts at the pigeon. The pigeon goes away and he comes and sits back down. Sometimes he becomes a floating torso, but we ignore that. We can't put the Merman doll... At least I don't think we can. We can't put the Merman doll inside the machine. The Merman doll is full of sawdust.
No!
No! All right. So I don't know if that's meaningful. So the pigeon waits for me to leave. Then he comes down. Then this guy. Get away from that door, you nasty pigeon!
Get away from here, you winged rodents!
At which point, I sneak in and use the
I
phone.
don't need to call anyone right now.
No. Swipe the stationary pot. Oh, okay.
Hey, hands off!
Oh. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so he gets up so he can steal the stationary pot. I don't know why.
Shoo! Get out of here!
So we can have the stapler.
It's a Mega Stitch brand heavy-duty stapler. This thing can staple through 250 sheets.
My characters are such delightful nerds. And
This letter opener looks like it'd slice through more than paper.
oak and a pen. Oh,
The craftsmanship of this fountain pen is exquisite.
okay, here's my guess. Either we use the knife to get into the package, which I don't think is going to work. No, it is going to work.
Sorry, Dirk. I need it more than you do.
Okay, so have we got... I thought we might have the envelope and we could put the popcorn and the water in the envelope, but no, we've got the manuscript.
It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
And?
It's a very thick manuscript. Typical overachiever.
Right, well, let's start by having a look. I thought, let's start by shoving this stuff in here. Starting with the cover page. Nope!
Nope.
I thought you would. Let's try the real thing.
I refuse to grant Dirk the satisfaction of having this approved.
All right, that's what he said when it was in an envelope. So, wow, why do we have this? Can I put the cover letter on my manuscript?
That doesn't work.
All right. I mean, that would be pretty cheeky. Can I staple?
That doesn't work.
No. Can I get the sawdust out of the doll? Okay. He does it with sawdust. Okay. Can I put the sawdust in the cup of water? I can. Okay. He stopped saying no at me. Can I put the sawdust water mixture in the machine?
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process
Damn it.
completed successfully. Sabotage attempt denied.
Okay, but
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
we've definitely got something. Can we get another cup of water?
Oh, it certainly looks refreshing.
We infuse the water with a hint of lemon, you know.
Okay, well I can't take any more water. What can I do? Can I put the popcorn in the stuff?
No.
What do you mean no? Just shut up. I'm trying stuff. Can I staple a cover page to the sawdust?
Nope. That doesn't work.
Okay, right. Let's go back over to the pile of stuff.
The boxes seem to be filled with popcorn.
It's a great loose-fill packaging material, you know.
It's also the cheapest thing we could find.
What am I missing? I've got to shove... Can I stir it all up with the pen?
No.
Can I stir it all up with the knife?
That doesn't work.
Can I just stab the machine with the knife? What am I missing here?
No. That doesn't work.
Can I combine these two?
That doesn't work.
Can I combine these two?
Nope.
I've got to be able to do something.
No. No. Oh, the doll's looking a little scrawny without all that packing sawdust.
Can I put the wet sawdust back in the doll?
That doesn't work.
Can I staple the doll back together?
Nope.
God. What can I do? I feel like I've done everything.
Nope.
Can I just chuck it at the board?
Nope.
At the lever?
No.
And this just doesn't work.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process completed successfully. Sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
I mean, I've run out of things to combine.
What's on your mind, Mr. Merman?
I want you to tell me how to break the machine.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
Step to it, Mr. Merman.
Check this out.
I have a manuscript I'd like to pitch.
That's great, Herman. Just put it in the inbox and we'll take a look at it at some point.
Well, maybe we'll put this in there.
I refuse to grant Dirk the satisfaction of having this approved.
Can I phone Dirk Chiselton?
I don't need to call anyone right now.
I mean, I really do. Oh, what was that? I can't get any more water. I'm at such a loss. I'm at such a loss. I don't even have any notes because we haven't. All I've got is we had a deal, Herman, recording. That's all I've got as a note. And that was from the last chapter. No. I don't know. What if we filled the machine with paste now? I don't want to put my manuscript in. Why have we got this? What is this doing for us? My second thought, or at least fifth thought, is what if we try and get it to look at a manuscript while it's full of sawdust and water paste? Like, what if we gunked it up? It just doesn't realize it's gunked up, and it's only going to realize it's gunked up when we put a manuscript in it. So, what happened when I said this? What did they say?
I have a manuscript I'd like to pitch.
That's great, Herman. Just
Put it in the inbox. Okay, so let's fake pitch this.
They won't look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active.
Okay, let's put that in the machine.
Insufficient dramatic entrances. Romantic tension levels below acceptable threshold. Kissing scenes lack spark. Consider adding explosions. Manuscript denied.
Well, the board is still working. You need some more of this.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning.
Damn it!
Sabotage.
Blah, 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 blah. And we couldn't combine these. Can I put that on that?
No.
Well, all right.
Nope.
We're all trying our best here. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Why do we have all of this stuff? I'm guessing this was the thing we need, and these things just sort of came with it because we grabbed an entire stationery pot. That's fine, I understand that. Can I put popcorn in here?
That doesn't work.
Well... Can I put popcorn in the machine now that it's full of paste?
Foreign object. Self.
Damn it.
Drat.
Yeah. Okay. So what are we doing here? Peek at the in tray?
They won't look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active.
Fine. Would you like to look at my sawdust goop?
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
What did it say about our manuscript?
Determining market value. Unappealing protagonist.
Okay.
Margins below threshold.
Meaningless.
Unsatisfactory target demographic. Manuscript denied.
Can I combine the romance manuscript with the me manuscript to make... Because this wanted more explosions and stuff, right? Can I...
No. Nope.
Can I put my man?
They won't look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active.
Yeah, so I can't put anything in there. I feel like I want to go back to the last episode recording and listen to what they said again. What am I missing?
Nope. No. No.
Okay, shouted at by Merman, Herman the Merman. Can I write on?
No.
I feel like there's some combination of things we haven't done that is the answer, but he shouts at me with such disdain that it hurts my soul. I feel like I want to listen to what they said again, just in case they said something that's important. Right, one sec. I'm going to do this. Hello. Oh, it's oddly quiet. Oh, because the game's paused and there's no music. No obvious information came out of me listening to the people. I then got distracted because my parents sent me a picture of a thing they've bought, which is an owl for the garden whose eyes light up and I think is possessed. And I'm very alarmed by the owl. But that's neither here nor there. I am completely stuck. And I don't understand. And I wish I had Dirk Chiselton to phone up. Because we are in a single room with limited possessions. And I don't know how to...
Nope.
I don't know how to kill this thing.
That doesn't work.
And I'm getting very close to... I'm getting very close to looking something up. And I really don't want to do it. But I'm just like... I cannot spend this entire video walking around this room. Maybe I'll have to cut it down. Maybe I'm going to have to cut this video down while I spend the next 40 minutes walking around. I'm very confused, is all I'm saying. So this is why I'm kind of tempted to just look at something to nudge me in the right direction and get me moving again. If I had the Dirk Chiselton phone, I'd do it. I mean, I'm amazed at all the games I've played so far. This is the game where I've had to like feel the nudge. I got a little nudge from the phone before, from the in-game mechanic. Once again, I'm stuck. I don't know why this point-and-click game is killing me. Have some more popcorn. Yes, yes.
I don't need to
Get
call
away
anyone
from here,
right
you
now.
winged rodents!
I can't... We've looked at the ashtray several times. Can't get any more water.
Oh, it certainly looks refreshing.
We infuse the water.
Is that guy? It is that guy. Is that the book on invisibility? Or the... What did we replace it with? The poetry book or something? I can't remember what the identical looking book was.
It's a handy slot for receiving manuscripts.
Get in there!
Foreign object detect. Attempt.
Blah, blah, blah.
Self-cleaning sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
You're looking at a broken man. You're looking at a broken man who's about to look something up. I have nothing against looking things up. I don't think that's a bad, you know. I'm not a purist in terms of how people play games. People can play games however they like. on whatever difficulty mode they like. I don't want to look things up, but I'm just like, I feel like I've combined everything that I've attempted, all combinations of things. I've spoken to everybody. I put everything in this hole that I could put in a hole. I'm gonna do it. I think it's broken me. I'll be back one more time. I'm back again. So I went on a website. It's very tricky. Just, you know, when you're just like scrolling very slightly, so you make sure you only see as much as you need to see, not any further. I might have broken my game. Maybe it happened when we turned the man into a floating torso. Let me tell you what it says, okay? So I looked up. Start of part 3, which is where we are. Take some popcorn from the box at the far bottom right. Use this on the windowsill. And then walk down and quickly take the stationery pot from the table while the publisher is distracted. We did that. Pick up the prototype doll from the windowsill. In your inventory, use the letter opener on the doll to get some sawdust. We did that. Collect a cup of water on the water cooler on the left. Then put your sawdust into the cup of water. We did that. Use the cup of paste on the board machine. We did that. Then it talks... The thing about this, the way this is written, is it doesn't tell you any of the consequences of what you... It doesn't tell you why you're doing anything. It just says do this, do this, do this, which is kind of annoying. But it seems to... I then sort of start to keep reading, and it then like tells you next steps. I think what it's suggesting here is that the cup of paste, this should have worked, and it didn't. So I'm wondering if I bugged my game, kind of soft locked myself, and I can't actually do anything. So I'm wondering if I need to load back in. Let me save this over here. Oh my god, what's the last thing I... Auto save here. What time is it? That was an hour ago. Alright, let me save this here. Wait. Oh, that's a different day. I'll save this here. And I'm going to load the other game. Which appears to be in this room. And let's see where this ended up. And that appears to be my only option. So if this is already soft locked, which I don't think it is, because I'll tell you that the time right now is an hour later than this. I had my little break and I had my text with my parents. So hopefully this is before I effed everything up. Otherwise we have to go back to yesterday. And then if I have to do that. Right, what have we got in our pocket? Okay, great. Okay, so let's just do the steps as the walkthrough says and not get distracted. So take popcorn from the box at the bottom right.
The boxes seem to be filled with popcorn.
It's a great loose-fill packaging material, you know.
It's also the cheapest thing we could find.
I'll just take a handful.
Oh my god. I think my tea bag is ruptured and put tea leaves in the bottom of my tea. Okay, take some...
already have some packing popcorn.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So I'm going to feed the pigeon. I don't like having to go through the steps of the walkthrough, but
Here you go, my fine feathered fellow.
I just want to check that I was in a broken situation, which I can now fix.
I see.
Shoot! Get out of here!
Okay. Okay, prototype doll. I can take that.
They won't mind if I borrow this.
And then I'm going to use the thingy on the doll to get the sawdust. Yes, okay. I'm going to get some water. And I reiterate, these are things I did already.
I'll just grab a cup of water.
Water. Put your sawdust into the cup of water. Did it look like that before? Did I not do... What did I do before? I don't think it looked like that. I think it looked like... Did I put the popcorn in the water? What did I do? It didn't look like that. Did it look like that? I can't look at my... I feel like I'm going to have to stop my recording so that I can look at the file. Right. Let's just not muck things up here. Right. I'm now going to stop my recording, look at the old file, and see what that looked like. 1 sec. Look at this. Look at this. I think this cup... I put the water in the machine, and I didn't put water back in the cup. Right? So then I put the sawdust in an empty cup that didn't have any water in it. I thought it did have water in it. Let's go back. When did I put the sawdust in the cup? Was it then? No, that's when he's just talking about the water. Yes, oh yes. At which point... Okay, I've already got the sawdust in the cup. When did I put the sawdust in the cup? In this episode, we just examine all the mistakes I made along the way. But I'm absolutely determined to figure out what I did. Did I do anything wrong? I couldn't put any more water in that cup, right? Sawdust is still in the cup. I think I did it quite early in this episode, didn't I? Okay, cup is empty. All right. Well, whatever that means. I don't know what we could have done. Because I attempted to use the water cooler again several times, right? And I couldn't. Can I even go back into that save file and attempt to put water in that thing? Okay, right, here we go. Right, so we're saving here. And we're loading... Oh, I don't want to muck this up. It's fine, I can just redo what I just did if I need to. Right. So now, I have a dry cup of sawdust. I can only look at the water cooler. I can't get any more water. And I can't... Oh, can I combine this? There it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, okay. I said, okay, so we're back in the original save file now. Okay. Oh, I didn't soft lock myself. I didn't glitch the game. I just needed to put the cup onto the water cooler again. Oh, I'm going mad. I also have no idea. Now I need to... Hang on. Now I need to do a little bit of mathematics. 1 sec. How long was that previous recording that I cut short? Impossible to say. 3 minutes? That doesn't seem to make sense. Oh, wait. This is this recording. That was weird. That's my brain is so broken. Okay, let's try this one. 26 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna this. Jesus Christ. This is the prologue of chapter 3. This shouldn't be the hard bit. Let's just put the bloody paste in the machine.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix things up.
Wow, that is viscous. That wasn't.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process failed.
Excuse me. The board doesn't seem to be taking any more submissions.
How unusual. I've never seen the board do that before.
Herman, were you able to submit your manuscript beforehand?
Indeed, I did.
Very well. Let's see whether the underlying data supports you.
What's happening?
I think the board approves. I can't tell.
Pull the lever again.
It's no use. The board is completely fried.
That's not possible.
But without the board, we'd have to...
You couldn't possibly mean...
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to go with our gut on this one.
Going to have to do your jobs.
There must be some other way.
You
How
AI
can we
freaks.
possibly decide without empirical data?
Let us deliberate.
Okay, so I can give you... What just happened? Okay. Do you have anything to say for yourselves?
What do you need, Herman?
What happened to the board?
What happened to the board?
I'm not sure. Something seems to have gummed up the works. You
How?
didn't put any liquid in there, did you, Herman?
Of course not!
Can you approve the suburban burden now?
Can you approve the suburban burden now?
Sorry, Herman, but we still believe the board knew best.
The board is clearly malfunctioning. It must have made a mistake.
Agreed.
Now, it'd be irresponsible to go against that decision because of a minor technical hiccup.
So my suspicion is I'm going to have to staple those bits together. It just was the wrong time for it. Looks like I'll be pitching directly for the time being.
It looks like I'll be pitching directly for the time being.
It would seem so. It's been a while since we had to evaluate something ourselves.
Just place your manuscript in the in tray and let us know when you're ready.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for in a pitch?
Ah, trying to play to your audience, are we?
Something like that.
Well, I've always been partial to an action thriller myself.
Action thriller?
Dirk's very good at that stuff, you know?
Indeed.
Oh, yes, he's always going toe-to-toe with danger. I'm practically on the edge of my seat just thinking about it. Just try your best. We aren't exactly expecting a Chiselton thriller from you.
I'll take that into consideration.
Action thriller. Okay.
I think that will be all for now.
Take care, Herman.
Okay, do you have anything nonsense to
What's
say?
on your mind, Mr. Merman?
So I don't think they...
So, have you read anything good lately?
We don't have time to read, Herman.
We prefer to leave it to the professionals.
So she's just going to say no. The board knows best. So
You
what do
have
you...
any ideas on what to pitch?
Well, we're open to anything and everything, as long as it fits within the extremely narrow scope of time, budget, and each of our individual needs and desires, naturally.
What are you personally looking for in a pitch?
Tell me, what are you personally looking for in a pitch?
It's been a little while since I've had to approve anything myself. But I know audiences today want real characters that aren't afraid of showing a little emotion. Realistic characters with emotions and feelings. You know, a little tenderness wouldn't go amiss.
Okay, that's fine. Emotional characters. I don't know how this is going to help us.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
Step to it, Mr. Merman.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming... Well, we've got 3 manuscripts, right? So we've got the sort of adventure, romance, and detective, action-y, maybe? So I'm assuming between these 3...
How can I help, Hermie?
If we just mash them all together, it's going to be fine. What would you be looking for in a pitch?
Tell me, what would you be looking for in a pitch?
That's a pretty big question. I'm not sure I can make that kind of decision.
Well, buck up.
It's the others you'll have to convince. They're much less receptive to the old Herman charm. Between you and me, I heard a manuscript from Dirk Chiselton landed in our inbox this very morning.
It did?
That's right. So unless you have Dirk Chiselton beat, just consider this whole thing a polite formality.
God, I hate these guys so much.
I think that will be all for now.
Take care, Herman.
Okay. Can we mash these things together? He's going to say no again, isn't he?
Nope. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
What are we doing here?
It's where all the incoming mail eventually ends up.
We're always able to do this. Can I put you there? Pick up the paper, look at the document.
It's a very thick manuscript. Ah, typical overachiever.
I want to staple them all together. Can I put you in there?
It's the romance novel I retrieved from the bin. Perhaps I should have left it there.
I guess the romance will have emotional characters, and then this is the action thriller?
There, that should do it.
Oh, I can't.
Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript. I think you'll be
I really wanted to staple them together.
surprised.
We'll be the judge of that. Oh, another one of your wacky adventures, Herman. Here, Florence. What do you think?
He's rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman. What say you, Thomas?
He doesn't have an opinion about anything. Whatever you think.
My word. This is a lot more violent than your usual stuff, Herman. I think I preferred the classic, silly Herman adventures.
Sorry, Herman. We don't think the script is a good fit for us right now.
If you have anything else you'd like to pitch, we'd be happy to hear it.
Take this back and give it another go.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, so she was happy. Are we labouring under the idea that the first guy reads the first bit, she reads the middle bit, and the last guy reads the last bit? So the middle bit was fine. So we're gonna give West Country a classic Herman adventure, and then we're gonna give the middle woman some emotional characters, and we're gonna give the first guy whatever his accent was,
There, that should do it.
the violent stuff.
Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Maybe.
We'll be the judge of that.
I love the idea that you think I'm just writing a whole novel in front of them. Is he happy?
This is more like it, Herman.
Okay.
He's rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman. This may even compare to Chiselton's best work, no doubt about it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. A classic silly Herman adventure.
I love it. You love our stuff. You just
The
refuse to
narrative
commit
is a
to
little
it.
pedestrian at first, but then it really digs its hooks in.
Unbelievable.
Are you
Unbelievable.
sure we can't check with the board, just in case?
No.
I think those were noises of approval. I really can't tell.
All right, we've got something here. Let's make it happen, Herman.
What do you need from us, Herman?
I was wondering if I could get paid in advance.
You didn't tell me he was funny.
Oh,
One moment, Herman. Yes?
yes.
It's for you, Herman. Were you expecting a call?
No, I wasn't.
I don't believe so. Yes. Oh, indeed. Of course. Thank you for the opportunity, Lady Unterwald.
Invited to the train?
Herman?
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears I have a train to catch. But you shall have your story.
That was rough. That was poor by me.
Herman Merman, we meet at last. Welcome aboard the Royce Express.
Lady Unterwald, what is the meaning of this?
Please accept my apologies for the unusual manner of your arrival. As I'm sure you can understand, a certain amount of discretion was required.
Indeed?
Forgive me, you must be wondering what it is you're doing here aboard my train.
I assumed you required the services of a world-famous detective.
Oh, my goodness, no! A world-famous detective running amok on my train. Everyone would be losing their minds before supper. I hear you're writing your next novel. I felt you could adequately mask your activities as a working novelist. To the average passenger, you'd simply be researching your next story. Do you think you could do that, Herman? Keep a low profile, not cause a scene?
Well,
Well, I could always call Dirk Chiselton. It wouldn't be as clean, but...
I'll do
Not.
it. Herman Merman never backs away from a case.
Not Dirk Chiselton. Absolutely not.
Lady Unterwald.
Away! Back into the case with you!
Lady Unterwald, please. Forgive me if I am intruding.
Who's this
Not at
guy?
all, Mr. Liu. What
Ah.
a pleasure it is to see you again.
Please, I must insist you call me Jean. Here, I brought you something.
Oh, another
Ah,
bouquet.
the spicy
You
peppers.
certainly know how to flatter an old gal.
No, not quite. It's a chili plant, a particularly fiery variety. It reminded me of you, my lady.
Oh, my goodness, John. You turned me bright red. But I know you didn't come all this way just to flatter me.
Indeed. I was wondering if you'd given any more thought to my proposal. If you're considering selling your legacy, I want you to know that it'll be in good hands.
Look, John,
You need more time to consider, of course. There are still a few more hours before the speech. I'll leave you to weigh your options.
You're most kind. Thank you, Jean.
Off he goes.
All right, you can come out. This is why you're here, Herman. I need you to keep an eye on Mr. Liu for me.
Oh, you think Mr. Liu has an ulterior motive?
At the very least, I suspect he doesn't have my full interests at heart. And there's also the question of my family, who will undoubtedly be sticking their noses into my business. I've got them sufficiently shaking in their boots ahead of my speech. But keep an eye out for any trouble, will you?
I'll certainly do my best, Lady Unterwald.
So,
I've secured a suite for you on board, room 304. Just let me know if you find anything untoward.
Of course! Herman Merman won't let you down.
that's right.
Get to it then, Detective.
So is Mr. Liu been... when are we in the time frame right now? Is Mr. Liu on board the train during the Arthur section, or has he already left? Obviously, it's not night, but is it the same day? Is it earlier in the day? Are we completely different days? Who can say?
These coats are positively stunning.
I'd better not catch you running around in my clothes, dear.
We'll see about that.
It was a gift from Mr. Liu.
Well, he can take it back. You think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
It's interesting.
Jaw
That's going to be...
seems to be stuck.
Herman, please leave that alone.
Now, I wonder if Herman cares
It's
about
a
things...
Bureau Boy briefcase.
That's for my estate lawyer, so don't you be
That's
touching
for
it.
Arthur. Now, will he care about the typewriter being a fancy model or not?
I don't believe in all that quiet tap
There it is.
technology nonsense. You know what they say. If it's not clacking, you're sure to be slacking.
Who says that?
People? People say that. It's a series of self-help guides on running an empire. How to buy friends and influence people. The art of not giving a damn. An intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich dad, rich mum. A guide to generational wealth.
Ah, this book speaks to me a little bit. Not because I'm full of generational wealth, because I'm amused by mocking capitalism and inherently unbalanced systems.
There's a card here from Mr. Liu.
I'm afraid he's been trying to win me over for some time.
It's interesting seeing the same stuff from his perspective.
I'm not a fan of balloons. I find them to be incredibly grating.
Me neither, dear. I'm glad we have that in common.
She did say that.
What's with all the bouquets?
They're a clumsy attempt at flattery, that's what.
Okay, so no petals yet. Let's go investigate the train. For whatever it is we're doing. Where the hell? What is this?
I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy?
I can't hear what's going on with you two yapping.
I'm not sure I can hold on much longer. What are they saying, Mummy? I'm slipping.
Steady yourself.
Okay, so they were eavesdropping on us.
Going to drop me.
Steady.
I'm stuck.
Yes, hello.
I don't believe we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Gudrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not.
You're Gunther, and he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak. Ugh, spineless weasel. Ugh,
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
bootless haggard. Ugh, tottering codpiece.
This is interesting.
There's to be no arguing. Not in front of our guest.
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, now you've gone and done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
I'm confused. Who are you again?
Gunther Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I, Herman Merman.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes.
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
There's nothing untoward going on here.
Now, what is it you want?
Okay, pause. I didn't mean pause and then throw up. So, there was a little moment there where they didn't know the right names for themselves. And I don't know if that's just a whimsical bit of comedy in a silly game, or if that speaks to something more. Are they both playing characters? Is this whole thing a setup? Are they not who they say they are? And she's chastising them for not playing the right characters in the right moment. We'll just keep that in mind. I'll forget it, but hopefully you will remember that I said that. Right.
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
Fair. Yes, and this is the real question. Were you listening in? Oh, yeah, further point. Where the hell are we? Is this a carriage we never got to see because as soon as we entered the carriage, the game automatically pushed us straight into her room? I assumed that her room was straight through that door, but maybe there's a carriage surrounding it that we never got to see as Arthur. Questions?
Were you listening in on our conversation?
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system.
Right.
Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
What is happening?
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
What was her name again? Well, let's just say Granny and the boys. Eavesdropping. I need to remind myself for next time. I am so bad at this game. I am so unbelievably bad at this game. Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Unscrupulous isn't a real word, is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
Could you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister, I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Oh.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
I should be so lucky.
Okay.
I should be going.
Very well.
Did we know she was the sister of Lady Undervold? That's what we were
We've got
suggesting,
our eyes
right?
on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
Ah!
Indeed.
Okay.
Now, where was I?
I don't know where we were, lad. I want to look at that, but first I want to go in this... here. Yes. So were they in the cupboard? What is this? Just toilet roll, okay.
There's nothing in there to flush.
You can still press the button though.
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
Okay, I've got a plunger. It's our first thing. Wait, what have we got? Wow, we've got all this stuff still.
My own private quarters, room 304.
We just kept all this stuff in our... So this paper cup we could fill. Oh, and taking stock of our... Oh, it's me. Of our last chapter, there was stuff that never got used. I don't know if we'll come back to Arthur again within that time frame with his pockets full of stuff, but it's good to know that not everything we pick up is going to be useful. What's it? So what's this way? Apparently nothing. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right, we're getting very close to closing time. So let's just examine this carriage.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
I wonder if we'll get a magnifying glass.
Oh, it's a working model replica of the Royce Express.
Tunnels and bridges. Just like the boys love. Look at it go! Yeah. Lovely. Attempt to open the door. What door is this? And what is this? Right, this is the hint service. I'm very intrigued what part of the train we're in.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
That's right, I don't even know what the door is for. It's got a picture of a person on it, though.
Name?
Okay.
Shanlu.
So that's the green room.
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Liu.
Okay, we're not getting in there with these, are we? The band is playing.
Hello.
Hello again.
Okay, that's fine. You've got nothing more to add.
I should be going.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Very well.
What's probably best is to call the episode there. I think when it's 55 minutes or something. Take stock and begin a new adventure with fresh eyes before I've just taken on too much information. We can just launch into the next episode, absolutely nail it. We're gonna be great. We can just put whatever we just went through behind us and never think about it again. This is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. This game is going to be fine. It's not going to best me. It's not going to best me. Join us next time when Herman Merman gets up to some train shenanigans. Maybe I'll think of something Merman-esque to describe our train adventures in the next episode. But yeah, thank you for putting up with what turned out to be a ludicrous first scene of this chapter, in which I forgot the mechanic of putting a cup up to a water dispenser. Hopefully you understand where I got confused there, right? Maybe not. Maybe you were screaming at me to put the cup in the water dispenser. But nonetheless, here we are. We've learned. We've learned. We won't do it again. And we still have the cup. We can but do our best. Please come back next time. I will do better. I'll see you there. Next chapter. We got this. We got this. We've maybe got this. I don't know. Yeah, we got this.